Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. Happy Monday morning. It's the 2nd of May. It's amazing. It's already May here in 2022. Time is flying by. I am going to turn the camera around here maybe a minute or two, show you what I purchased at the very large show I went to this past weekend. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I was going to a show over at the Del Mar Fairgrounds here in the San Diego area. Definitely the biggest show I've been to since the National. About 300 to 320 tables, give or take, set in this big sort of barn style building over at the fairgrounds, probably about 60 or 70,000 square feet. Pretty large. I'm gonna throw up a photo of what I was dealing with, if I can figure out how to do that on my computer. But I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. So much room to move around. You didn't feel like you were on top of everybody trying to look at tables, trying to look at value boxes. It was just a great time. It was something for me that I haven't experienced too many times in my collecting history, other than the National. So I really enjoyed it. They had a DJ there. PSA was there doing autograph authentications, and there were, I think maybe even PWCC was there. So there were some heavy hitters at this show. Saw some great YouTubers there. Um, had to say hi to a few of them. I think Mojo Sports was there. Roth Cards was there. The Great Curator, who I've never met, but I watch his videos, occasionally. He's into some things that I'm not into, but I was able to speak to him for a couple minutes. So a lot of fun for me, something very unusual, and I am excited to show you what I got and give you a little bit more background on those cards. So let me flip this thing around and show you what I got. All right, see you in a bit. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to show you a bunch of cards, basically everything that I bought at the show. To be upfront with everybody, I really didn't buy that much. I was not expecting to find a lot of higher end stuff that I would be looking for at prices that were going to be reasonable. So I was really hoping to find a lot of things in value boxes, which wasn't the case actually. The show didn't really provide a lot of value boxes to search through, and I was trying to figure out why that was, and a lot of you experts out there might be able to confirm or deny this idea or this opinion of mine. But I think because a lot of these dealers were from out of town, not just out of town, but maybe out of state, and they were coming in from long distances, and they just don't want to carry along with them all those value boxes and product that they want to try to sell in that form. So I think a lot of people just brought their high-end stuff to put in their cases, and that's basically all they traveled with. So I don't know if that's really the reason, but there weren't as many value boxes as I would have loved to have seen. The other great thing about or not great thing, the other thing about the show that I noticed is that there were a ton of other types of collectibles available. So there was Pokemon, um, I apologize in advance. I'm not sure what the cards are called, but there was Magic cards or Magic Gathering cards. I'm not really sure if that's the name of them. There was a dealer there that had nothing but shoes, tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever you call them. There was one dealer strictly for that. So it was neat to see a lot of that diversity, and you could really tell that brought a lot of people as well to the show. So it's always a good thing to get more people to come to the show, even if it's for something different than sports cards. So I was happy to see that. So the show went the entire weekend, and I only went to 2 days, Friday evening and all day Saturday. And on Friday, I was able to spend a lot of time looking through whatever value boxes I could get to. The only one that I actually bought some product from was on Friday evening, and the guy had, a $5 value box and I think a $2 value box. And I started rifling through them and came up with a few cards. Was able to put together a nice deal. So I usually look for things that are either numbered or some kind of insert or photo variation or something that are of players that I would be interested in. So here's a Max Scherzer Topps Gold label. This card I thought was numbered. Maybe it's not. Oh yeah, there it is. It's numbered out of 75. Probably can't see that. It's really hard to see on this card. There it is, 75. I thought this was a neat little mini of Bryce Harper. Um, and I can't see with my eyes being so bad what year this is from. I thought that was a cool card of him in the Phillies uniform. Another gold label, number 75 of Altuve. Very underpriced player in the hobby because of his little past. Topps gold label, Mike Trout. This was from 2021 Topps. Didn't get this when the product came out, so I thought I'd pick that up. And a couple of Machados that I didn't have. Negative of 2018 Topps Chrome. And this really cool Gallery Impressionist card that I don't believe I had. And it's from 2018 as well. So he's in his Orioles uniform, but that's okay with me. And then I was able to make a deal for this card, 2021 Bowman Chrome Green of Shohei Ohtani, numbered to 299. It was a good price on it. Got it down a few more bucks. I was able to walk away with a nice deal on that one. And then I picked up a Trout for the PC, 2021 Topps Chrome Aqua Wave. And I made a mistake here because I thought I didn't have this card and had the Aqua variation, which is the Aqua color without the wave effect. But lo and behold, I already have both of them. So I had this card already, got back home, saw that, was a little bit disappointed, but you know, having two is not going to kill me. So these are numbered at a 199, and I will probably put this up for trade, or maybe even possibly grade it if it looks like it's worth grading. A couple of Tatis cards that the dealer gave me a little hard time over. He had prices on these that were pretty high, and this was the first time in the show that I actually looked things up to see what they were going for and what the guy was trying to sell them for. And he met me on a good price on the purple here, 2022. This is one of those silver pack purple versions. They're numbered out of 75. He met me at a good price on that compared to comps. He wasn't very happy about selling this because he thought, well, I wanted to grade it, and you know, I wasn't sure if I wanted to sell it. So he was kind of giving me a sob story to make me feel, I guess, bad for him. But we met on a good price. This was the one that he didn't, for whatever reason, didn't want to meet me at the comp prices on eBay. Comp prices on these were around $25. These cards are numbered at a 150. This is from 2021 Topps Chrome, and you know, 25. I think I paid 35 for it, so he got me on this one. But I really wanted the card. I wanted to get it into the collection, and you know, sometimes I think you just have to overpay a little bit. So that was Friday evening. Saturday, I spent a lot of time at the show just walking around and looking at stuff. I was trying to make deals on higher end stuff. I still had quite a bit of money in my budget, and I wanted to try to buy something that was going to fit into my collection on a higher level. So the first card that I started negotiating on, well, one of the first cards was this 2020 Topps photo variation of Fernando Tatis Jr. with the Rookie Cup. I hadn't seen this card very much, so when I came across it at this dealer's table, I thought, no, let's try to go for that one. But again, the dealer had it for an extraordinarily high price. He had it listed for $100, and I immediately went to my phone to look up what it's been selling for, and what I found out was it was being sold for about half of that in the most recent sales. So I went to the guy. I said, look, you know, I really like that card. He allowed me to open it from the case, and check it out and make sure that there weren't any scratches or anything on it that I could find. And I said, look, the card's going for a lot less on eBay, so can you work with me on it at all? And to my surprise, he said he didn't even hesitate and said, absolutely, what are they going for? And so I showed it to him with my phone, and he was willing to meet me at the highest comp price in the last month, which was $50, I think is what the price ended up being. So I was happy about that. And I think there are dealers out there that will work with you as long as you ask. And then the last card that I picked up is, I'm saving the best for last for me. This was a card that I saw on Friday evening. I walked by it on Saturday probably 3 times because I wasn't sure whether I really wanted to try to negotiate for it, because I knew the price that they had on it was high, and it was a card back in 2018 that I really wanted to get my hands on, because there's a part of me that wants to collect these cards of this certain player, and that's the photo variation cards of Mike Trout in Topps Chrome. And this is what I picked up at the show. 2018 Topps Chrome Mike Trout, the signing autograph refractor photo variation. Awesome card. This is one of those side PCs that I'm considering starting because I have the 2015 photo variation now graded in a Mint 9. This one's now graded in a Gem Mint 10. So I have to go back and start looking at what photo variations he has throughout the Topps lineups and see if it's even reasonable to get my hands on them. But I might make this my mission for all the different shows that I'm going to go to. This guy, just to give you the price background on this guy had it listed for $300. I knew right away that that was not the price that I should be paying for this card, even at a Gem Mint 10. So I was able to negotiate that down quite a bit, actually. Showed him the comps. He already knew what was going on. The best part about this card is it was graded, and I was able to scan it with the PSA app, and it gave me all the information. He did the same thing at the same time, so he was really honest with me at that point. We made sure that it was authentic and what the pop was at the time, and we had a great discussion, and he worked with me for about 10 minutes, shook hands, made a deal, and I'm really excited to have it in the collection. So it can be done, but I'm really happy to put this in the collection. Let me know what you guys think. That's the summary of my show here in the San Diego area. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you think about the cards I got. If there's any suggestions that you have on these photo variations, I'm all ears at this point because I really like those cards. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.